Sports on Tap Detroit, brought to you by Tap and Barrel Grill, the Realtors of the Joe Wright Group, Jason Stiltner of Flagstar Bank, Baldman Entertainment.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
We are tonight's entertainment.
We're here to fuck shit up.
Sports the way it should be. Nothing sugar-coated, with loaded with all the information you wanted. From legends to prospects, nothing's off limits. Chris and Joe be taking on all topics with no stopping. They keep it rolling and going and ball hopping at a rate that's hard stopping. With news that's jaw dropping, they're getting it in. Sports Center competition, man, they in it to win. This ain't a fluke, from Carolina to Duke, from MSU to Michigan. You'll know if you listening, if you ain't, you missing it. All the excitement, they shock like a thundercloud and ride with lightning. Get it together, you know ain't nobody better. Bring heat than cold weather. You better put on a sweater, you better just let it go and all come and attack. Sit back, relax, let's tell them it's on tap.
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
Hey, we're back. Welcome to whatever episode this is of Sports on Tap Detroit. I am Chris Scott alongside Joe Waddell. Joe, how are you? Oh, it's episode 180.
Episode 180.
Yes.
In 2 weeks,
Yes.
we will have our anniversary show.
5 years?
I believe we're going to be starting 6.
Ooh, season 6. Okay.
I believe we're going to be starting season 6.
I like it.
And I'm good. How are you?
You know, I'm doing all right. I'm on vacation. I played golf the last 2 days.
Fuck yeah.
Doing all right, baby. Playing golf tomorrow.
Is Lady Friend on vacation with you?
She is.
Nice.
Yes.
A staycation?
Yeah, we did a staycation. Last year we did a vacation. We went down to Florida for the Miami-Florida State game. Wanted to get down to go see Miami Notre Dame this year, but just the prices for the tickets and the flights, it was just like, you know what? Screw it. We'll stay home, just chill, relax with the dogs, go golf. You know, we were thinking about maybe checking out a Buttheads game on Thursday, but it looks like it might rain. So if it clears up, we might go do that. But yeah, it's been nice. Just, you know, I got golf today. Golf like absolute dog shit. It was terrible. But you know what? A bad day on the golf course is better than any day at work.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely. And most of my days on the golf course are are very bad days. But I would rather be out on the golf course than at work. So
yeah, today it was not a good day. it was bad. Yesterday, however, not bad. So you take the good with the bad, but again, like
you
I
take
said,
them both, and there you have.
the facts of life. Well done, sir. Way to pick up on what I was laying down there. Best vacation so far? I don't know all about that, but you know it's pretty good. So I can't. Vacation? Oh, that's a word I haven't heard in a long. Yeah, Dennis, you need one of those, buddy.
No, listen, hey, listen, Dennis. You take vacations. You go up north a lot. I'm actually jealous about how much you go up north. I love it up there.
That's only like a weekend that he does that.
Still, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's only like a week. Go up there, stay like a week
That's
and
a
a half.
good point.
You know,
that's a good point. Yeah. So Ray and I took a vacation. We actually went up north to Mackinac, the Sioux, where Dennis goes and
loves
spends
going up
a
there,
lot of
yeah.
times.
Yeah.
It is nice up there. It's really nice up there. I enjoyed it. We went up there for the 4th. And then speaking of expensive flights and hotels and everything, we're doing another vacation to Florida here in the middle of or towards the end of September.
Oh, you're doing Disney?
We're going for Universal.
Okay.
And I have the one leftover Disney ticket from last year because Ray got sick our last day.
Yeah,
We didn't
that's
use
right,
it, and Disney comped us. So we've got we're gonna do 2 days each. 2 days at Universal and 2 days at Disney. But we're going on for that new Epic Universe they have, which is like it's the brand new park they built at Universal, which is Mario World, Donkey Kong, you know, stuff that my daughter will love.
Yes. So. I'm sure
and honestly, Mario and Donkey Kong, we grew up on that too, so it's actually going to be kind of cool.
I'm sure that'll be dope. I'm sure Ray will love it, so that's cool. I can't believe she's in 2nd grade already. What the fuck?
Bro, where the fuck
Seriously?
is time gone? I know.
I saw that picture. I'm like, wait,
know.
well, hold on a minute.
Yeah. Well, and you know, you guys don't see her a lot, so I'm sure from the last time you saw her to seeing that picture, you're like, Jesus.
Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute. This is wow.
She used to be no taller than this desk,
I
and
know.
coming down here to sit on my lap while we're
You're
doing
like
the
hide and
show.
go seek with her, you
Right.
know, and it's just like now it's just like, oh my god, I can't believe she's in 2nd grade already. But
Yeah, it's crazy.
It does. It flies by, man. It really does. I don't know. What do you want to get into? You want to get into baseball stuff? You want to get into the NFL stuff? What do you want to do here?
Dealer's choice.
Dealer's choice. All right, let's do some MLB since it's
we're-
coming up on the playoff stretch here.
Well, because we're going to do a lot more football next week. We'll do a little bit this week, but we've got a lot more football next week. Football starts next week, so
Well, technically it starts this week.
our Tuesday show. No,
College football starts this
oh,
week.
college football. I'm talking about NFL.
Yeah.
Sorry, NFL.
Yeah.
So next week, Tuesday, will be 2 days before the season starts. So we will blitz NFL next week. We
yeah,
will
big
do
time.
some today.
Yes.
But I think let's dealer's choice. Let's do some other topics.
All right, let's hit on the Major League Baseball. Races are kind of forming here now, coming into the playoff stretch. Dog days of August are coming to an end here pretty quick. We're getting into September. The little funk they had.
Yeah, they went for they were. God, what they lost 12 or 13 at one point in time.
Yeah.
And then now they're
They're back to having the best record in the American League.
yeah,
Which is cool.
And they had their last 10. They're 7-3 in their last 10. And if you extend it out even farther, their record looks pretty good since then. Yes, they've been playing some less than teams, but at least they're beating the less than teams.
Right. I still don't.
This fucking thing's gonna fall behind me. I know it.
I think
It just came away from the
I
wall.
know, I
right
think
here.
it'd be fine. I still don't love the way that they're playing. Like that game last night that they lost to the Athletics. It's Skubal going, and granted, it wasn't Skubal's best game by any means. Don't get me, he was good. until he gave up that grand slam. But frankly, that grand slam shouldn't even have been a thing because, again, their defense let him down. And then there was a play earlier in the game where they were up 3-0. And I believe it was the half inning prior to when Scobell gave up the grand slam. They had Riley Green. Riley Green stole second base with Kerry Carpenter on third. So Riley Green steals second base. The catcher throws down the second, and Kerry Carpenter just stands there and doesn't try to steal home. Now, I don't know if that was a coaching thing or he just didn't go. But you score that run there, that makes it 4-0. Okay, fine. You give up the grand slam, you're tied. Okay, big deal. To me, that was a game changer. Like if you scored that fourth run, and you have Scobell going into the next inning up 4-0 instead of 3-0.
Right.
Maybe that's a different outcome that inning. I don't know, but there's just been some mental lapses here lately with especially defensively, and my God, does this team strike out way too much?
Riley Green.
Yes, Riley Green specifically. But look at his underlying numbers. I'd be like, yeah, look at his underlying numbers. Can you imagine if he actually didn't strike out almost 200 times a fucking year?
Well, so here's the thing.
He would be an MVP candidate if he didn't strike out 200 times a year.
He's on pace to break the record for most strikeouts in a year.
I know. Again, imagine if he cut that down by half.
And here's the thing, and I know I have people that are close to me that do this as well, have done this. Riley Green is some people's favorite player, and he's done a lot of good things, right? But the thing that everybody does forget and they don't pay attention to is that he does lead the league in strikeouts and is on pace to set the record for most strikeouts in a season,
which is impressive.
Which I mean, that's one word for it. That is a word for it. Yes, that is a word.
But like I just said, can you imagine if he cut that down by if he cut it down by a quarter? Mm-hmm. Like he would be an MVP candidate if he cut that down by a quarter. 100% he would be. And people don't want to actually look at that because, again, look at the underlying numbers. Great. But again, you take those underlying numbers and think how much better they would be.
That's what I see. I just want to bring this up for a second. I think we've already talked about it, but
no.
Baseball is one of those things where everyone is so set on numbers, right? And the numbers mean everything, right?
It's the most analytical driven game.
It's the most numbers driven game, 100%. Right? Tell me why when you go to build a ballpark, like you just literally throw something on a sheet of paper and they're like, yeah, go ahead and fucking build it. Like there's no set dimensions. It's all fucking off. You can have a hill out in center field with a fucking flagpole on it, and everyone's like, yeah, cool, do it. But everyone that looks at baseball and knows baseball, the numbers mean everything. Everything has numbers. Everything is matched by numbers.
Yes.
But you go to build a ballpark, and home runs mean everything, right? Home runs are a big number they track, right?
Especially in the postseason.
Yeah, but you go to build a ballpark, they're like, hey, do you care what the dimensions are? No, as long as you have the 4 bases or the 3 bases and home, correct,
and the
pitcher's mound, we don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like fucking at all. So much so that Houston had a mound, a fucking hill out in center field with a flagpole on it, and nobody batted a fucking eye.
I actually liked that. I thought it was cool.
Nobody said anything. They're just like, yep, looks right.
I remember when I was playing ball, back, as a teenager, playing travel ball, we played at Xavier University in Cincinnati. They had a hill in right field, on the warning track in right field.
It's crazy. Now, don't get me wrong. I do love that about ballparks is that no ballpark is exactly
and this
the
is
same.
Why, I see that. I saw this the other day.
I do love that
on Twitter. It's like if you had the chance to visit,
but it's so odd.
Like you got free. You can go to any baseball stadium, football stadium, basketball, hockey, whatever. I'm like, dude, give me the baseball stadium because they're all different.
Exactly. Like, listen, I love the NFL.
Yeah.
A stadium is a stadium for the NFL.
They're very similar. Like most of them are very similar.
Most of them are very similar, and if they're not, it's not that big of a difference.
Right.
I would want to go to the baseball.
Give me the baseball
stadiums. Give me the baseball stadiums. Let me go to Wrigley. Let me go to Fenway. Let me go to, you know what I mean? That's another one. Fenway. Hey, do you mind if we just put a giant green wall out in left field? Yeah. No problem. How high can we build it? I don't give a fuck. Build as high as you want to.
Build as high as you want.
Yeah, I don't care.
37 feet.
Yep.
Done.
Just build it as high as you want to. I don't really fucking care. You know what I mean? Like,
you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But that's what I love about a baseball stadium because they're all, people say, oh, they should all have the same dimensions. I'm like, why? That's what makes That's what makes the stadium a stadium,
Yeah.
a baseball stadium a stadium, because it's all different.
I like the uniqueness of it. I as a kid playing baseball video games.
Yes.
I enjoyed the uniqueness.
You
of
wanted to
the
play in
ballparks.
every different
Yeah.
stadium, you know?
But
I still do that.
As I've gotten older, as I've gotten older though, this is what dawned on me all of
Yeah.
a sudden is like, wait a second.
It's all
like we
random.
measure everybody on their hits and their runs
Yeah.
and their home runs and everything like that. But every ball, like, of course, this guy's hitting more home runs. He's playing in a stadium where you could spit to the outfield. You know what I mean? Like
Yankee Stadium.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's as I got older, it dawned on me. I'm like, this doesn't really make any fucking sense. As great as it was when I grown up, and I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense.
Well, it's like that's why they take anybody who's ever played like an inning for the Colorado Rockies. They don't take them seriously because they play in Colorado where
Right.
the ball does go
Right.
significantly farther in that thin air. Now, granted, that stadium
Elevation means everything.
Granted, that stadium's huge.
Yeah.
Like it's like 347 down each line.
Yeah.
Like that's not short by any means.
But can you imagine if it was shorter than that?
Oh God. Like
With the thin air there?
yeah. I mean, and they continually lead the league, and that stadium does in home runs. They are this year as well. But yeah, that's why like voters for Hall of Fame, and they don't take those players serious. That's what took Larry Walker forever to get in the Hall of Fame because he was a Colorado Rocky for a significant amount of his career.
Yeah.
So
That was good. You finally got that one out.
Yeah, I
It
know.
took you a second.
yeah, I've had a few beers today. Fuck off. You gotta have some beers on the golf course, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So, anyways, getting back to the Tigers, I just still, and we said this a while back on one of our shows. I don't see them as a legitimate World Series winning team. I just don't. I think they make too many mistakes. I think they strike out way too much.
And I'll be honest with you, I think their pitching's gonna rear its ugly head.
I do. I think their bullpen's gotten better from what it was at the trade deadline, but I still don't think it's like quote elite.
No, they did get better, and Charlie Morton has been serviceable. He's been good, as a starter.
Chris
But
Paddock has not. I feel like
No.
dude, I could hit off that dude. The dude throws meatballs.
and when you get into the playoffs is when you shorten your rotation, and that's when you really found out. Like they can outlast some teams when the rotation is 5, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Because you get into some and AJ Hinch is very good at doing this. He's very good at platooning his fucking pitchers and
Yeah.
putting basically working something together and just patchworking it. But when you get into the playoffs, you're going to shorten your rotation. The first 2 or 3 guys in everybody else's rotation that's going into the playoffs is probably going to be much better than the first 2 or 3 that Detroit's going to throw out there.
Mm-hmm.
They can compete with Skubal, and then that's it. You know what I mean? And you're not pitching those 4th and 5th rotation guys in their lineup that you can hammer,
Yeah.
and then you can patchwork yours together to get a win or two. You're not getting that when you're in the playoffs.
No, you're not. And that's what you need to win. That's what it takes. And we've talked about this again. We've talked about this. What wins in the playoffs? Power pitching, power hitting. That's what wins in the playoffs.
100%.
Flat out. That's what
100%.
wins. But
And in my opinion, I hate to say it, they just don't have enough of it. Now,
I-
we agree
no,
on
you're
this.
right.
And
They don't. And again, they strike out way, way too much. You know who doesn't strike out?
The Joe Wright Group.
Son of a bitch. Whether you're buying or selling your home, now's the time to take advantage of having the expertise of 3 real estate agents for the price of 1 on your side. Make the right move with the right group, the Joe Wright Group. Give Craig Joe Wright, Mike Bush, and Shane Wilson a call today on 248-535-4750 to fulfill all of your real estate needs. Dick.
Yeah. I just want to let you know I did that one on purpose.
I know you fucking did. I know you did.
No, I've done it on accident before. That one was definitely on
Oh,
purpose.
100% it was, because you knew which one I was going for.
Oh, yeah.
So, kind of moving on from Major League Baseball and we'll do obviously a little bit of NFL,
Yeah.
during the show. earth is going on with your fucking football team?
The Browns?
Yes.
Well, so yeah,
Good
I
Lord.
talked about this a little bit.
Oh, by the way, if you
Yeah.
say anything bad about Shadur, you're racist. Like that's just what
Yeah,
it is now.
I've heard that.
That's what it is now.
But I
You're-
was
you're
racist
yeah, you're
when I
racist.
said something bad
Yep.
about Deshaun Watson. Anyway,
Yeah,
so
you're racist.
I'm just at this point. I've talked bad about Deshaun
Yep.
Watson, and I've said
Racist.
bad things about Shadur. So am I just a proven
Yep,
racist
you're
at this
proven
point?
racist.
Okay.
I don't know if I've ever seen a lower pick defended as much as he was this past weekend.
Well, and here's the thing: is the only reason he still has a job with Cleveland is because his last name is Sanders. Because that's why they traded Kenny Pickett. They weren't going to carry 4 quarterbacks like everybody thought they were going to. That would have been one of the dumbest things ever too.
Yep.
But they traded Kenny Pickett, and I'm not against them trading Kenny Pickett. I don't care. He wasn't going to do anything anyway. He's a nobody. He's going to be a journeyman. He's going to be a backup. He's not anything special.
Yep.
But I think it would have been smarter to keep him around. If you're talking about Joe Smith and John Johnson, and you're keeping
Very
Kenny,
original names.
You're keeping Kenny Pickett. If the names aren't what they are, you're keeping Kenny Pickett, not Shadur Sanders.
Right. No,
But they kept him because his name is Shadur. And Dylan Gabriel has actually looked really good. And I forgot who it was. There was a quote unquote expert that came out and said after this last weekend's preseason games, he said Shadur Sanders will not play a game for the Cleveland Browns. And then he went on to say, I don't mean just this year. He will not ever play a game for the Cleveland Browns because he is not good.
I mean, but according to certain media members,
He
well,
should
he
have
hasn't gotten the opportunity.
He should have been a first-round pick.
Yeah.
He's gotten the same opportunity Dylan Gabriel got.
Yeah.
And Dylan Gabriel actually looked really good
I
this
saw
last
one
weekend.
where literally that one sack he took. It was like a 24-yard sack.
Dude, so the same offensive line
Yeah.
that let up 5 sacks on Shadur, he got sacked 5 times, bro.
Yeah.
Tyler Huntley came in, who isn't even on the team anymore,
Yep.
and led a 2-minute drive to win the game.
So that either tells me
With the same offensive line.
that tells me one of two things. One, either Tyler Huntley is better than Shadur Sanders, or two, that offensive line absolutely despises Shadur Sanders, or his teammates despise him.
Right. I'm going to go with maybe a little bit of both, but more along the lines of Tyler Huntley is a quarterback who's been in the league for quite a few years.
Yeah. He started a fucking playoff game.
Right. He's not a starter in the NFL, but he has started, and he started a playoff game. He is a guy that, at this point, he knows football. He's never going to be a starter in the NFL, but he can make plays, and he knows how to play the quarterback position. And that's really what it is maybe Shadur can learn some of this if he can take his ego out of it and actually learn.
This is the
But
thing. This is the
I'm
thing
not
with
sure
him.
he can.
This is the thing with him. No team is going to want to deal with that. Nobody.
No.
And to a degree, I don't necessarily know if it's his fault because it's a lot of this I think is a media creation. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where he goes. He's going to get this kind of run, and coaches don't want to deal with it because it's a distraction. They don't want to deal with it.
Well, and let me just throw this out there for you. Joe Flacco, 9 of 10, 7
Hey, you say his name right. Elite Joe Flacco.
elite Joe Flacco.
Yes.
Let's see. He was 9 of 10, 71 yards and a touchdown. He did take 1 sack for a 9-yard loss. Dylan Gabriel, 12 of 19, 129 yards and a touchdown. So both those passer ratings were 129.6 and 100.6. Okay, then you go to Tyler Huntley, who came in. He threw 1 fucking pass, but he led them on a drive that they got the winning field goal. So far, out of those 3 quarterbacks, there was 1 sack.
Yeah.
Shadur Sanders, 3 of 6, 14 yards, 5 sacks. So, and he had a passer rating of 56.3.
I feel like that's bad.
I feel like that's not. It's not good. Like it's not good. It's not even a feeling. That's not good.
I know that's definitely not good.
And now there's Browns fans that are clamoring for them to also sign Shiloh Sanders now that he's been released.
Oh, people were pissed off about that too.
Why would you want the circus to bring more clowns to town? Like, I don't understand how you want this to be a bigger circus.
Like, your team's already going to be bad enough.
You want a bigger circus?
Oof. No.
I don't get it, man.
No.
But these are the same people that were clamoring for Deshaun Watson and saying that you calling him a sexual predator or saying anything about it is racist, and you saying that they should have kept Baker Mayfield and not gotten him is racist, and Deshaun Watson is going to be the greatest thing to happen to Cleveland. Meanwhile, people like me, we're standing back there telling you, no, you're fucking wrong. And here we are, 4 years later.
And you're about to be the worst team in football.
Who absolutely, no doubt, I have zero doubt about that.
Yeah, that is.
But here it is, and those of us who were in the minority on that one, being called racist and every other name in the book, and getting death threats. Well, I think we were right. Just saying.
Moving on to the other team in Ohio.
The Cincinnati Bungles.
The Bengals lock up Trey Hendrickson
for 1 year.
For 1 year. Got him with $1 million.
They Cincinnati 1 year, $30 million. Cincinnati just finds ways to fuck shit up by being cheap.
That's the way they've always been, though.
Bro,
always.
But they weren't cheap with their 3 offensive weapons.
Yeah.
But you're not going to be able to stop anybody. So,
yeah,
what the fuck?
Yeah,
like you actually have an opportunity to do something, and you pissed off your main defensive player, who is your best defensive player, one of the best in the league.
Dude's a stud.
And yet you signed him to 1 year, $30 million, and you're always cheap.
Always. That's the way they've always been.
Unless you're talking about signing 2 wide receivers to huge contracts, like you're fucking playing Madden. In that case, let's sign our quarterback to a huge deal and then sign 2 receivers to huge deals and then have nothing left for anything else.
Your offensive line
on the team.
And he's still gonna run. He's still gonna run for his life.
Joe Burrow's still gonna be running for his life. Like it's amazing, and the offense is good. Don't get me wrong; they're one of the best offenses in the league. I'm not even knocking that.
They're gonna put up points.
They've got Chase Brown as well, who is a receiving tailback, who just makes that offense even better.
Yep.
Their offense is gonna be a juggernaut.
Yep, 100% it is.
Their defense is like Swiss cheese.
But it's just a matter. Do they get off to the bad start like they do every year?
I think they probably will.
Like that's the key with that team is what kind of start they get off to. Another guy who resigned, Terry McLaurin, resigned in Washington.
Yep.
Which I think is a solid move that they resigned him.
Yeah, it was smart. That was they could not go into the season without him and without locking him up to something. And you made basically, I think they were stupid with getting Debo.
Yeah, because I think Debo's washed. I do.
I agree with you.
I think he's incredibly.
I think
he's washed.
I think he's a scheme guy, and I think he's had injuries that have kind of piled up.
Yep.
And the rushing has helped accelerate his wash, so to speak, because he's a receiver, but he's run the ball a lot, and he's gotten hit a lot.
Yep.
So locking him up to a big contract to me didn't make sense. You made him the highest paid receiver on the team, which is what pissed off Terry McLaurin. Which you don't fucking blame him.
Yep.
Because he's a much better receiver than Debo Samuel.
True. Agreed. I can't believe we've gone this long talking about the NFL without talking about the biggest story in the NFL. I mean, Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are engaged.
Oh, Jesus. I saw that today, too. Yeah. Fuck you. Oh, God.
Big who cares?
It's a big I don't give a fuck.
Could not care less. I mean,
who's got 2 thumbs and doesn't give a fuck about Travis Swift? This guy.
Exactly. I get it. Congrats to them. Great. I don't need it
great.
like shoved in my face.
Don't care.
Whatever.
Don't care.
Good for them.
Dude, people were losing their minds on social media.
People were losing their fucking minds about this.
Why?
I'm like,
why are you so invested in somebody else's life?
It's hilarious to see these mental defectives, and they're just like, I can't believe they got engaged. I can't breathe. It's so I'm like, what's wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
I don't understand how anybody can be that invested in somebody else's life.
But people will say the same thing: is
Okay.
how can you be so invested in a sports team?
It's sports.
Right.
It's competition. It's like saying you're invested into movies.
Right.
Yeah, it's entertainment.
Right.
These two people getting engaged. Yes, she entertains you, great, and he plays football. Their personal life doesn't fucking matter to me.
Nope.
And I don't relate to people who get so enthralled with these people's personal lives.
It's truly amazing. Like people that are just so enamored with celebrities and politicians and shit like that. It's like,
I don't get it, man.
what?
I don't get it.
Why?
Like I can appreciate
Do you think if you get that enamored with said person, they're just going to be like friends with you?
right.
You know?
What? And
They're
part
going to
of-
call you at home.
No, sorry, seriously. Part of it, I believe, is these people believe they could be friends with them. All they're missing is the meeting,
Yeah.
and then they would be best friends
We're
with these.
besties-
With the,
besties
they
for
would
life.
they would get along like
Yeah.
this, and we would be. I believe people truly believe that.
I am with you 1,000,000% on that. I think that's a huge part of it.
And don't get me wrong, I enjoy a good story of a celebrity's life
Mm-hmm.
or something like that. I don't mind the stories, but I don't get invested in their lives.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, what's his John Wick, the guy who plays John Wick.
Keanu Reeves?
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
Like him, you always hear stories about what a good person he is.
Yeah.
He gives away most of his money to charity. He lives in a tiny apartment in New York. He doesn't own a car. Like all these things about he's just the most down to earth. He will give the shirt off his back for anybody. That's great, and I like hearing stories about that because I like hearing stories about people doing good,
Yeah.
especially people in Hollywood or actors or celebrities.
Right.
But again, like that, okay, I appreciate the story. I'm not like fucking invested in the man's life though.
No.
It's a good story. It's great. I'm glad there's people like that still.
I feel like I could
Who
go watch a hockey
fucking
game with that dude.
cares? Huh?
I feel like I could go watch a hockey game with that dude. Seriously, I think it'd be cool as hell. I mean, but it's not something that
Right.
I'm like, I'm gonna make this happen.
Right.
You know, if I friend him on social media, we're gonna become besties.
Right.
You know, stupid bullshit like that. But you know who doesn't pull stupid bullshit like that?
Jason Stiltner from Flagstar Bank.
Hey, you got it right. Well done. If you're a homeowner or looking to be a first-time home buyer, give Jason Stiltner, Senior Loan Officer at Flagstar Bank, a call today at 248-752-3631. Jason has great mortgage programs for first-time home buyers, including down payment assistance options and excellent interest rates. Again, give my guy Jason Stiltner from Flagstar Bank a call today at 248-752-3631 and get the excellent service you deserve.
Yeah.
Flagstar Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 27546.
Happy Chinooka.
I missed that. So, have you watched any of this Cowboys documentary?
No.
I watched the first 2 episodes of it yesterday.
I have it pinned.
Yeah.
To watch it on my list. It's on Netflix, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I have it put on my list to watch. I have not watched it yet.
Okay. Yeah, I've gotten through the first 2 episodes of it,
Okay.
and so far, somebody posed it as it's better than The Last Dance. Now, again, 2 episodes into it, I can't say whether that's true or not, but if I'm going to grade it after 2 episodes, no, the hell it's not.
I was gonna say I haven't seen any of it, and I think it's gonna be for me. It's gonna be hard to beat The Last Dance because that was during a time where we had nothing new to watch.
Mm-hmm.
We were clamoring for something, just anything
It was,
to watch.
yeah, and it was like perfect.
And it was perfect timing,
Yep.
and it was Michael Jordan, arguably one of the biggest sports names ever.
Yeah.
And what my favorite basketball player as a kid, even living here in Detroit and the Bad Boys and everything,
It was Jordan.
Michael Jordan was it, man.
So like through the 2 episodes, it kind of seems like it's kind of like a double wrister for Jerry. A little bit,
okay.
A little bit for Jera.
Jura?
Yeah, for
Jura Jones.
Jera. Now, credit to him when he first bought the Cowboys. Dude had he's like, I had no idea what the hell I was doing, and he got rid of everybody.
Yeah.
Like, and obviously the Walker trade and all that.
I'm glad he admitted back then he didn't know what he's doing. I wish he would admit it now.
Well, it's so funny because he brought like him and Jimmy Johnson, they were like friends. They knew each other.
Yeah.
Even before he was the coach of the Cowboys. So that's when he's like, okay.
Didn't they have a falling out?
Well, yeah. I haven't gotten to that part yet. I'm sure.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna
It's
get to it
coming,
later,
yeah.
later in the doc. But it's just amazing if Jera's ego
Jura.
if he just had his ego subsided a little bit and left Jera there, they could have been the Patriots.
Yeah.
Before the Patriots. But no, Jera, with his stupid ego,
Got rid of Jimmy.
he wanted to be the smartest dude in the room,
Mm-hmm.
and then he fires him, or whatever happened there, let go, fired,
yeah.
whatever.
Barry Switzer came in.
Barry Switzer comes in, wins another Super Bowl, great, but if you had kept Jera,
Yeah.
you probably would have won
I mean, Jimmy
4 or 5.
kept Jimmy.
Yeah, kept Jimmy.
Not
yes.
Jerry. Yeah. If
Jera,
Jera
yeah.
would have kept Jimmy.
Jera and Jimmy.
Yeah, and Barry Switzer won with Jimmy's team.
Oh, yeah.
So like
That was-
that
yeah.
wasn't Barry. And if Jimmy would have stuck, if they would have stuck together, yeah, no, they would have had a dynasty. Absolutely. No doubt about it.
Oh shit! You know what we got to do this week?
What?
We got to do picks, dude.
Oh,
I totally forgot about that.
I figured you did because you never sent me over.
We'll do some picks. I got some stuff on here. We'll do
Okay.
some picks. I totally completely fucking forgot about that. So yeah, we'll do
All
some
right,
picks.
we won't do too many this week.
Yeah, we'll do some college. We got
We'll
a few games.
We'll do a few.
Yeah.
and then we'll really get into the picks next week. Then.
Yes, we will.
All right.
So yeah, so far it's all right. Again, I don't think it's going to be anything great. I don't think it's going to be quite to the level of The Last Dance.
Yeah, I find it odd that people are already saying that,
Yeah.
but I don't.
Now,
I'm gonna have a hard time with it being that good. I don't
with
think so.
in talking about this, it got to me thinking, and I heard this on another show, but I wanted to bring it to ours. If there's something you could have, like a documentary series like this about like a team, who would you pick?
Man, put me on the spot, and
I
I
know.
have thought about this before,
Yeah.
and I've had really good answers before, but put me on the spot now, man. I really want a deep dive documentary, which we didn't get. We got a puff piece on the Michigan shit, the Michigan scouting.
Oh yeah,
Scandal
yeah,
or whatever.
yeah. Oh
You
yeah,
know what
the
I mean?
hammer drop, by the way, too.
Yeah, the hammer draw. I figured I'd lead you into that.
Yeah.
No.
It's so funny.
I would
we
want
said it from the jump that nothing was. Yeah.
I mean, they fined him $20 million, but
The
you
hard
know,
on was for Harbaugh. It wasn't for
right. It was
yeah.
for Harbaugh, and Harbaugh got a 10 year show cause or whatever.
Okay.
But in a sense, really nothing came of it. They suspended Sharon Moore for 3 more games,
Okay.
and I don't understand why it's 2 this year, 1 next year. That was one of the weirdest things ever. It's like, what? Okay, what?
The best was like
I'm just
after-
glad it's done. I'm honestly just over it.
I
Like
too.
I was so just be done with
But
it.
the best part about it was that day when the ruling came out, to see Bucky fans and Sparty fans, Twitter's just have a complete fucking meltdown.
Yeah,
After the last 2 years, the hammer's coming. The hammer's coming. No, guys, no, it's not. It's not. Nothing is happening here.
it was never going to happen.
We tried to guys, nothing is happening here. Their whole thing was they wanted Jim Harbaugh.
It would have happened if Harbaugh was still there.
Fair, but so that just proves the point. They got what they
Right.
wanted.
No, the hammer would have come down.
Yeah.
They would have. Those people would have been right if Harbaugh didn't leave for the NFL.
Right. But he did.
Do you think the NFL will do anything?
No.
I don't either.
Do you think the NFL cares? No.
They care about saving face, and they actually suspended. Now, it was Tressel,
Yeah.
but he was like scouting or something like that for one of the teams, and they actually suspended him. But no, Jim Harbaugh, the head coach of the Chargers, no, they're not doing anything. They do care about saving face, but I still think they're not going to do anything.
No, I don't think they're going to do a damn thing. Again, frankly, I don't think they care. I don't.
Yeah, not
Like,
enough.
they're
Not
like-
enough to do anything.
They're like, that's a college problem.
Right.
What does
Not
that have
enough
to do
to
with
do
us?
anything.
Who gives a shit?
But they've set the precedence that
Yeah.
it does translate. They've done it in the past, but in this case, they're not going to do it.
No, I
they're
don't
not
think
doing
they're
anything.
So, anyways, getting back to what we were talking about is what documentary you'd like to see.
Yeah, I'd have to put some more thought into other ones, but I would like a deeper dive into that. I would want more. I want a detailed documentary of like
What actually happened?
what actually show the investigation behind it.
Yeah.
Show what you uncovered. Like, I want to see all that. I don't want the puff piece by Stallion or whatever his name is.
Stallions.
Where basically it was a documentary of him just standing there saying how great he was. You know, and that documentary was basically
Yeah.
that's what it was.
Yeah. I want to see.
I want the truth.
I want to see the incompetency of the NCAA. That's what I want. To see.
I want to see all of it.
Yeah.
I want to see all of it. I want to see how they investigate. I want to see what happened during the investigation. I want to see what it uncovered.
Yeah.
I want to see what they did. I just want to see it all.
And how this
I want
basically-
to. I want to know all of it.
and how this basically just ended the NCAA. Like what just went on here that ended the NCAA effectively.
I mean, it was
ended the
it was
NCAA.
it was already over.
It was already
anyway.
on the way out, but
But
I think this effectively ended the NCAA. But the documentary for me, I want to see, which I think would be great, would be obviously a detailed one about the '80s Edmonton Oilers. Those teams, like for as good as they were, dude, the shit off the ice,
yeah.
yikes, like legendary shit, dude. I want to see a detailed version of that.
All right.
I think that'd be really cool. But I don't know if that'll ever get made. I wish it would, and people actually go on the record with shit that went down. That'd be cool. But we shall see. I mean, there's other ones obviously that would be kind of cool to see. But
Yeah.
you know,
I'm
when
trying
you,
to think right now.
like when you get to like watch dynasty, like stuff like that about like dynasties, like that Oilers dynasty, or even the early '80s Islanders teams. I think that'd be kind of cool to see. Yeah, that'd be even there was. I mean, I guess there was kind of one about or maybe there's one coming up about the late 2000 Yankees teams or late '90s, early 2000 Yankees teams,
Yeah.
which I don't know. I guess if I'm watching the Cowboys one, I'd probably watch that one too. But
When it eventually happens, I would like to see the documentary on how the WNBA drove itself out of existence.
so funny. Like you actually have like a generational player that fans actually want to see, and you're just like, nah, we're good. We don't care. Oh, cool. We're gonna let that player get treated like absolute shit. However, with that being said, for as much as she gets treated like shit by other players in the league,
Yeah.
it's every time it happens, it's publicity for the WNBA.
Right.
So I guess it's in a roundabout way. I guess it's a successful marketing tactic. I guess. But it's gonna come a point in time where she's gonna be like, "Fuck this, dude." I'll go do something else. Which would be honestly, it'd be really funny if that were the case, if that did happen. So, all right, a question about go back to the NFL. Another question:
Okay.
what two teams or coaches are under the most pressure this year?
Ooh.
This is the easy one for me.
I think the first one's going to be Pittsburgh.
Ooh.
And Tomlin, because he chased out all three quarterbacks he had last year.
Yeah.
He mismanaged the quarterbacks last year.
He did.
He had Fields playing, who was playing pretty well
Yep.
by all standards, and then benched him for Russ.
Yep.
And then also had Kenny Pickett, which he drove out to or sent off to Philadelphia, right? Which eventually made his way to Cleveland. Now made his way to the Raiders.
Yep.
And then drove out both the guys he had last year
We got some games this week, dude.
he drove out the guys he had last year for a 50-year-old Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, I know he's not 50, but
Well, I mean,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
It to me, like he should be on the hot seat, and they're destined for a 9-8 season, which is basically his MO. He's not going to have a losing season. They'll be 9-8. But yeah, I think if they have a losing season, if he's not on the hot seat, he should be, because he's done nothing in recent years to show that he can get it done again. Nothing.
No, I'm with you.
His decision making, his
Stubbornness.
his front office work, it just none of it makes sense.
It's again stubbornness too. It's like, dude,
Yeah.
like what are you doing here?
None of it makes sense.
Like last year they could have been, but then again, I look at what they did last year. They won 10 games last year with
Yeah.
those two quarterbacks, and I think those two quarterbacks, or the Rodgers is better than both of those guys right now. Maybe not significantly, but I think he's better,
See, I don't.
and I think you have better weapons this year.
I mean, they got DK.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I don't know if they have better weapons, and I don't see Aaron Rodgers at his age being any better than those other two guys.
That's fair.
And maybe better than Russ, maybe. But Justin Fields, younger, more athletic, he was getting the job done, man. And you benched him for Russ. So
you did.
who's your first one?
The Baltimore Ravens
Really?
and John Harbaugh. I said it after last year. I was surprised that he didn't get fired after last season.
Yeah.
But I think this season, I think it's win or bust this year.
So it's basically Super Bowl or you're gone.
Yep.
Fuck off.
Yep. Like this.
That's a rare hot seat to be on. But
That Super
I
Bowl was
can
how
see
long
it.
ago now?
Yeah. No, I agree.
You know.
Yeah.
And you've done nothing since. You haven't even gotten back to one since.
Yeah.
You know.
And your prize quarterback fails in the biggest spotlight all the time. Second one for me is
I think we have the same second one.
is Miami
Ooh.
and Mike McDaniel.
Yes.
He
I like that.
they're an 8-9 season away from him not having a job, which I think is very possible to happen this year.
I like that. He's such a fucking nerd.
He's a nerd, and honestly, he's developed an ego.
He has. Again,
which-
he's like that nerdy kid who
Right.
got popular.
Like I was a fan of his. I liked him when he was nerdy and didn't have the ego, and he was just kind of quirky and funny, and he actually had a decent personality. He was making the right decisions, football wise, but at this point in time, I'm just kind of tired of it. It's like,
No, I'm
dude,
with
just
you.
go away.
It's again, you're right.
Either win or go away.
The ego shit. Again, he's like that dude that he was a nerd throughout high school or college or whatever like that, and he finally, made a lot of money or got popular. And then you see this. It's like I don't really know how anybody in that locker room respects that dude.
I'm not sure they do.
I don't exactly. You're kind of seeing that with the reason.
I'm not sure they do.
And they're one to an injury from they're fucked.
They're 1-2 injury away from being fucked because you saw last year that Devon Achane was night and day better when Tua was in there. That offense was night and day better when Tua was in there.
Yeah.
And I find that funny for all the people that said Tua would never amount to anything. He wasn't a good quarterback to have to hear and say, because I find that awesome because I was on the side of Tua will be a good quarterback.
Yeah.
But you also have Tyreek Hill, who at this point in time is becoming a cancer.
Oh, shocking.
Right, I know that's a shock. Diva wide receiver becoming a cancer, but
It never happens.
he came out this last week, and they asked him what needs to be. And why are you asking a wide receiver this question, first of all? But
To get the answer they got.
right, exactly. They asked him, well, what needs to be better for your third downs to work?
Take
And-
Achane out of the game.
And this motherfucker says, take Devon out of the game.
Yeah. I saw that. I laughed. I thought
And
it was
it's
pretty
like this guy is the best player on the team, even above you motherfucker. He's even better than you are, and
Yeah.
you're saying take him out of the game because he's not a short yardage back. Get the fuck out of here. He's not. He's destined for a new team pretty soon too. I think this is the season where the Miami Dolphins, as they are built currently, collapse. Hill will be gone. The head coach will be gone. They're going to start over because I don't see them having a winning record, and I think if that happens, then they're blowing the ship up.
Yeah, I think you're right on that. I don't know if there's a team in the league that would look at him and be like, okay, we want this dude, without, again, the distraction. Teams don't want that. They just don't.
Yeah. I think I know your next one, and I think I'm going to disagree with it.
You think so?
I think so.
What is it?
You tell me, and I'll tell you whether it's the one I think or not, and I'll disagree with it.
Oh,
if
it's
that's
Sean
the case.
McDermott, 100%.
Oh, okay. Nope, never
Who
mind.
do you think it was?
I thought you were going to say the Browns and
No.
Stefanski.
No.
Because-
that organization is so dysfunctional, I don't think it matters what he does.
Well, and here's the thing. The failings have been the owner's problems most of the time anyway. So the owner's not going to fire a head coach for failing with the for failing to cook the meal properly that he supplied the ingredients for. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, if Stefanski was making the decisions, you could hold him responsible. But if you're the one making the decisions and those are the decisions that fuck up,
Yeah.
I mean, he's never going to hold Stefanski responsible for that.
Oh, God, no. No, certainly not.
But so McDermott, if they, again, is it the same thing as Harbaugh?
Yeah.
It's Super Bowl or bust?
I think it is because Sean McDermott has proven to be the guy that will get your team to the dance, right?
Yeah.
But he won't take home the prom queen.
He won't seal the deal.
Yeah, he won't fuck the prom queen.
Yeah.
At the end of the night.
Yeah.
And I think it's to the point now where it's like
He's a
this might
he's a
be
good opener, he's not a good closer.
Exactly. Like this might be this. What happened?
I don't know. Our audio went out there all of a sudden.
Oh, is it back? We're good.
Yeah, it's back now. That was weird.
Maybe it was a little hitch. Yeah, like right now, this might be the best roster you've had with Josh Allen as your quarterback, especially defensively.
I would agree with that.
You know, it's time.
And it's funny because they depleted the roster last year.
Which again, I thought was a genius idea.
Yeah, you and I
had to do it.
You and I agreed on that.
And we thought they'd take a huge step back.
I did.
I did not.
Yeah,
I thought
I did.
I thought a wild card team at best. You know, cool. And they, you know,
But it looks like they've recovered pretty quickly. They have a good defense. It's I can't say you're wrong. I mean, I agree with you in the fact that he's a good opener and he's not a closer. Like you said, he'll get you to the dance. But he's not sealing the deal to take her home at the end of the night.
no, he's not. And it's again, it's time. At a certain point, you got to do it, man. You got to finish it out.
Yeah.
But we'll see how that goes. Anyways.
Yep. Here's a question for you. Just asking football questions. 2 teams this year that could surprise and be better than people expect them to be.
I don't know if this would count necessarily.
Because I've got a couple. I
Yeah.
actually have 3.
Because this is a team that did make the playoffs last year.
Okay.
But I think the Denver Broncos are going to win that division.
Okay, that's that. Spoiler, so do I.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Spoiler alert, so do I.
Okay.
And actually, we'll talk about it next week. We're
Yeah.
going through a bunch of stuff, but they're my future bet of the year. Is
that right?
To bet them to win the that division,
Yeah.
and bet them to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl.
Okay. I like it.
Those are
Whoa.
those
the
are
Broncos in the Super Bowl?
Listen,
Damn, bro.
Listen,
No, I love it.
It's a lottery ticket, right? But
love
if you
it.
think they're going to win the division, means you think they're good enough to beat out Kansas City
Right.
in the division.
Yeah.
So that means technically you would think they're good enough to possibly make it to the Super Bowl. So in that case, what's the big deal in putting a bet on them to win the division and to win the AFC?
Joe, I fucking love it, dude. I think that's
You know what I mean?
excellent. I think that's really cool.
Um,
What else you got?
one of the other teams, one of the teams that I think is going to be better. As much as I can't, couldn't stand his press conference, but we didn't like Nick Sirianni's press conference either. And we hated this guy's press conference because of Duval. I think that team is going to surprise some people.
This is all contingent on Trevor Lawrence, flat out.
And listen, Trevor Lawrence is not washed. He's a good athlete, and he hasn't shown that he's lost any ability to be a quarterback. I don't think he's been set up in the right position to do it. Who did he have coaching him and running the ship?
I mean, Herb.
Okay. Okay. Exactly. Next.
Who the hell? Oh,
Doug Peterson.
Doug Peterson. But again,
Who you and I both listen. I say he's not a good head coach, and yes, he won.
I say he's not. I say he's not a bad head coach.
right, and I say he's a
fair.
bad head coach. Right.
Yeah.
So, but I think this offense has proven. Cohen's offense has proven that a quarterback who is good but not considered great can become borderline great in his offense. Baker Mayfield
Yeah.
took Tampa to the playoffs
You're
2 seasons in a row.
you're racist.
I am a racist. Yes. I've been told. I've been told.
You like Baker Mayfield?
I've been told I'm racist for that.
Yep.
But yeah, I think they're going to surprise some people this year. I think the defense is better than people think, and I think that offense is going to catch some people off guard. They've got two of the best receivers in the league right now, and two of the best youngest receivers. They've got Travis Hunter, who's a rookie this year, and they've got Brian Thomas Jr.
I'm curious how they're going to use him.
He'll be used. He'll be used in the slot a lot. Yeah. I don't think he's going to be like constantly on the field as a receiver, but he's going to open some things up, even if it only opens it up for Brian Thomas Jr. to get more separation, or to be single teamed instead of double teamed. Brian Thomas Jr. is the real deal, man. Yeah. As a rookie last year, he was fourth in scoring for wide receivers. I mean, he's the real deal, and he did it with Mac Jones at quarterback.
Mac Jones.
So you get an offensive scheme that has proven to work with a quarterback who is still young and can still make the throws, and who is athletic and can run a little bit, same as Baker. He's athletic enough. I think they're going to do pretty damn good.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I think it could be good.
Do you have another one?
The team that's going to surprise this year?
Yeah.
Arizona.
Fuck. Yep. I agree with you. I say fuck because that was my next one. I agree with you.
Yeah, I think Arizona.
I think they have a chance.
Yeah.
I think the division's going to be tight. I'm spoiler alert next week. I'm picking San Francisco to win that division. But
okay,
I think it's gonna be tight.
Yeah,
and I think there's three teams that really can win it. And I think it's possible that we see a scenario where Arizona wins that division.
I can see it. Now, is there a team the other way that you say is going to be a disappointment?
Well, let me throw one more out there for you in this way, though.
Okay.
Oh, Alicia just joined.
Hi, Alicia.
And she said, did we already talk about the engagement? Yes, Alicia, we already talked about the engagement, but I will do something.
It's only the biggest story in the NFL.
I know, it's ridiculous. But, Alicia, I will do something for you since we already talked about the engagement. Here you go.
Let's go, Buffalo. Let's go, Buffalo. Let's go, Buffalo. Let's go, Buffalo.
I love it. It's so good.
And Alicia, one more.
The Bills make me wanna shout. Kick your heels up and shout. Throw your hands up and shout. Throw your head back and shout. Come on now, the Bills are making it happen now.
All right.
Nice.
So, you're welcome. Thanks for joining in. Miss you.
I like it.
But the other team that I think can make be a surprise this year, and I actually think they could be a surprise playoff team, like really surprise. Carolina. I think Bryce Young made strides last year after he got benched and came back for those last 10 games. You saw a different quarterback playing, and I think that team could surprise this year and be good enough to be like a 9-8 wild card team in the playoffs.
You know what? To that degree, I'll give you one more. The Chicago Bears.
Yeah.
I think that defense is going to be really fucking good.
And I think that offense is going to be good because, it's a proven. It's like Cohen. It's a proven track record.
As long as he doesn't do stupid shit.
Yeah.
I think that offense is going to be good enough to supplant that, which is going to be, I think, a really good defense.
Right.
And I think they'll be fine.
Yeah.
That division, that's another division that's going to be tight.
I got a surprise winner for that division, too.
Oh, do you now?
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
I do.
We'll get to it.
We will.
All
Teaser for next week.
Yes. All right. So, disappointments coming into this season. Team-wise.
Disappointment team-wise. Washington.
Son of a bitch.
That's
exactly what I was going to say.
I see some regression.
Yeah, I do too.
That could happen here. And it's, it's funny. I look around the NFL and I see some really good teams. I see some really bad teams. And I see a lot of teams right in the middle that are just not really good or bad. They're
That's
just
the NFL.
There. It is. But I feel like in years past, it used to be there was about half really, really good teams and half really, really bad teams.
Yeah.
Now it's a couple really good teams, a couple really bad teams, and then everyone else is just in the middle of the muck and the mud, and it's just a bunch of bullshit. And I think that's where Washington comes back to. is in the middle of that bullshit right there.
Yeah.
Because I see some regression for Jaden Daniels. Second year in, I can see that defenses possibly being able to take him out a little bit. And I'm not saying they won't recover and he won't recover and that he won't be able to do it again. But year 2 regression with him, they're not catching anybody by surprise this time. They just shipped off Brian Robinson Jr. Not that he was a great running back, but he was a thumper, and he played well for them. So they had the Terry McLaurin shit, long contract dispute. Finally got him signed. They got him in camp, and hopefully that doesn't bite them in the ass. But a lot of times those contract disputes that settle right before the season, they do go bad.
That's why I'm glad they got James Cook done. When they got him done.
And
I didn't ask you how you felt about that deal. Yeah, because I don't think we've done a show since that deal got done.
Yeah, what were the numbers on that deal? Like, hold on, we'll talk about that in a second. Yeah. But yeah, Washington, because I want you to talk about Washington too, because that was your team too.
Yeah.
But that's my opinion on it. Is a little bit of regression towards the mean. Really, is where I think they're going to come to. I think they overachieved last year. I think they caught people off guard.
I think they caught lightning in a bottle last year. And don't get me wrong, Jaden Daniels was fantastic. He just
absolutely.
Was. But you're right.
And you and I both said he was going to be as soon as he got drafted.
But I think you're right. I think there is some sort of regression coming this season. Debo, I don't think helps them. I think they're an older team, a little bit. I
think they're the oldest team in the NFL.
Yeah, I don't see them
by a landslide. Actually,
I don't see them getting on that type of run like they did last year. I think Daniels is going to be good. I think he's going to kind of have like the same type of regression that Stroud had. A little bit.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can see that.
I could 100% see that. So we'll see.
Although their offensive line is better than Houston's was. That offensive line, and they kept. I don't know why Houston doesn't want an offensive line, but they trade away their best offensive lineman all the time too. Yeah. It's like, do you not want an offensive line? Is that like
I know, right?
Is that just something you don't want?
Yeah. Go ahead.
But back to shit. What were we talking about?
James Cook.
James Cook.
Yeah.
What was the contract?
$48 million, $30 million guaranteed.
How many years?
4.
$48 million for over 4 years.
So I get 30 guaranteed.
And 30 guaranteed, was it? So that's 12 a year.
Yeah. He basically got what Kyron Williams got.
Yeah, I don't.
That's all because he wanted 15, and I'm just like, there's no fucking way I'm giving him $15 million a year.
I don't hate that. It's right on the border of what I wouldn't want to pay running backs. Mm-hmm. But at 12 a year, I don't hate it. I'll be honest with you. I just don't think he's the guy. I still don't, and I know based off of last year, people are gonna be like, "You're fucking nuts." Well, again, I think he hit lightning in a bottle last year, right? And he's not gonna score 18 touchdowns again. Like, it's not gonna fucking happen. And I think he overachieved. I could be wrong. I would not have paid him that money, but I don't hate it for Buffalo because he knows the offense. Mm-hmm. What else were they going to do? Hand the reins off to Ray Davis?
No, you couldn't do that, and you couldn't have Josh Allen be your de facto running back. You just can't do
that. And again,
we've seen how that plays out. It doesn't.
And
work.
Ray Davis is good, but you can't. I don't think you're at a point where you can just hand the reins off to him. I mean, you could have. I don't think it would have been a smart choice, but Ray Davis is the type of running back that can take the reins and run with it.
Right.
If they wanted to move on from James Cook, they had the guy, I think. But no, I don't hate it for them. They're ready to win now, and I never hate signing a running back when you're ready to win now.
There you go.
And that's the thing is we always talk about on the show. I always do, at least. Don't sign the big contract running back unless you're there and ready to win.
My thing
was Philly. Like Baltimore, like Buffalo.
Yeah, my thing was as long as they don't go anywhere near $15 million a year, I'm cool. And I was fine with 12. I'm like, okay, I can stomach that. I can live with that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, is it a slight overpay? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
but you kind of almost had to do it. Like you just said,
kind of.
So okay, I can live it. I'm good. We're good.
Kind of.
Just move on here.
Do I think they could have handed the reins over to Ray Davis and they'd have been fine? I do. Fair. I think they could have been all right. I don't think they felt they would be all right.
That's fair.
So I think they kind of handicapped themselves by only having Ray Davis there and not giving him more play to see what he had. So they kind of ran themselves into the corner on that one. Yeah. But
All right.
It's not awful.
I'm gonna ask you. I got 10 questions here,
Oh shit. Okay.
and some of them we kind of covered, so you can kind of step through them. Like this one, the
Okay.
first one I'm gonna ask you.
Okay.
How will Jaden Daniels follow up his historic rookie season, which we kind of literally just talked about?
Regression.
Yes.
Maybe not quite like Stroud because we brought that up, but it'll be regression, and I think it'll be more regression on the team's part than his part.
Okay. Will Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, or Lamar Jackson win MVP
Yes, it'll be Josh Allen.
again?
Yes.
Wow. All right.
Yep.
Will the Bears win a playoff game this year?
No.
Will the Bengals make the playoffs this year?
Yes. Sorry, am I just giving?
No,
one
that's
word
fine. You don't
am I
have
just
to,
giving
yeah,
one word answers?
Yeah, I'm
or
down
do
with
I-
that. That works because. Let's see. Can Brock Purdy lead the 49ers back to dominance?
Yes.
I disagree with you, but okay. Can the Cowboys make it back to the playoffs?
Not this year.
Oh, with you on that one. Will Aaron Rodgers have success in Pittsburgh?
Define success.
I guess it would be playoffs.
Well, no.
Okay.
No.
Can the Eagles repeat as Super Bowl champions?
Yes. Will they? I don't know. Can they? Abso-fucking-lutely.
Can the Lions make it to the Super Bowl?
No.
How will Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs bounce back?
I don't know that they will. I never put it past Andy Reid, but they didn't get any better from last year, and they got very lucky last
I
year.
think they got healthier.
Maybe. They're going to lose Rashee Rice again for at least, I'd say at least 4 games, probably more like 6 to 8.
Yeah.
And you're looking at a wide receiver group that's led by Xavier Worthy, who is a gimmicky wide receiver. Travis Kelce is now another year older. And
But he's engaged.
I'm sorry, Travis Swift.
Yeah, he's
is another year
engaged.
older, and he's engaged. I think Travis is. I'm not saying he's not concentrating on football, so don't crucify me for this. But I think he definitely has eyes on the prize after the game.
Who?
After
Kelce?
football? Yeah.
Oh, he said that.
So
He's literally said that.
I,
He said that like last season. He got too caught up in doing off the field shit.
and not even off the field shit. I think he has eyes on his future after football.
Yeah,
Right?
as he should.
And so, yes, but I think sometimes you can have your eyes on it too much. And I think that
Yeah.
might have happened.
And that it did. He
And
admitted it.
I think it still is there. And he's not getting any younger. So, I mean, he's not getting more athletic. I think Pacheco has a bounce back year. I really like him this year. I think he's going to be really good for them. I don't know that Kansas City actually bounces back as a team, though. Do I think they'll make the playoffs? Yes. Do I think they'll make a run in the playoffs? I don't.
All right. I like that. That was a solid breakdown. And we're gonna go to
If there's anything I can do, it's break down football.
yes, you can. We're gonna go to the college kind of version of this.
Okay, ask yourself these questions then, because
I don't know.
I'm not really gonna know a lot of the college ones, bro.
Right.
I might know a lot about NFL. College, probably not.
Okay. Will buys hurt the top playoff seeds again?
You want me to answer before you answer?
No, go ahead.
I think it will. Yes.
I do too.
I think the break impedes any progress you were making.
It's like the buys in baseball.
Yeah.
It just
Well, and in college football, like you rely on getting that run towards the end of the season, right? Like you might have a mess up in the early year, but you really hit your stride about halfway through the season,
Right.
and you count on that, or they count on that, taking them through the conference championships and then into the postseason. Having a bye, I think, definitely impedes that.
It does.
and stops any progression they had.
How will Bill Belichick do in his first year at North Carolina?
Average.
Yeah, I don't
I don't see how this ever actually works out.
actually. I'll say this because
I just
later
don't.
fan will get a laugh out of this. I think he'll be 6-7. That's a term now that kids say
Okay.
for like average or mid.
Oh,
I learned this today.
okay.
Yeah. Okay.
You learned it today?
I learned it today.
Who taught you that today?
My buddy Jeremy, because he heard it
Okay.
from his kids.
Okay.
And it's just like,
6s and 7s.
Yep.
I have heard that.
Or 6-7, just 6-7. That's
6-7, or they say 6s and 7s.
Yeah.
And that means mid.
Yes.
Instead of just saying mid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or average.
Or average.
You know, sounding
Or-
educated
Yeah,
at
yeah.
all.
At all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, as you know, as a society, we're becoming less educated
Oh, yeah.
every day.
Yep. Dumbest fucking country on the planet, dude.
And there's a lot of dumb ones.
Oh, here's one. What is Deion Sanders' new normal? Because I mean, his kid's gone. Both of his kids are gone.
Oh, so like what's the team gonna do
Yeah.
under him?
How's he gonna transition without that?
I don't think he does. I think he makes it 2 years at most, and I think he's out. I think that was it for him. Travis Hunter, his kid, that was it. I don't see him sustaining it. He was like a shooting star almost.
Yeah.
He put it all together.
He did.
And now I think he's sputtering out, and you're going to see the last little bit of light go out either this year or next year on his college coaching career.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. He might be able to like recruit a little bit, I suppose.
Maybe. I doubt it.
But I don't.
I think too many people have seen through what it is.
Yeah, because he's a fucking.
He's the Wizard of Oz. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, don't look behind the curtain.
Oh yeah.
Please don't look behind the curtain. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
he's that. It was a big show, big orchestra type thing, but don't look behind the curtain because there's no substance. It's just me.
Yeah, you're right. It was all kind of like smoke and mirrors a little bit. It was all the hype, which okay, cool, man. You want to hype?
Which that's
around-
his thing. I mean,
Oh, that's
what
always
he,
been his
he
thing.
does it better than anybody.
That's always been. Can you imagine if he was playing in college during the NIL era?
Oh, wow.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
Does Ohio State have the best offensive and defensive player in the country?
I can't answer that. I don't know.
Fair enough. I think they
Can
have the
you
best.
answer it?
I think they have the best offensive player in the country.
Who is
in
that?
Jeremiah Smith, the wide receiver.
Okay.
Defensively, I
If
don't
there's
know.
one thing that Ohio State can churn out, it's wide receivers.
Does Arch Manning live up to the hype?
Not this year.
Can Michigan's offense get any worse from last year?
Yes.
You think so?
I
Wow.
think it can. I
Well,
think it can.
all right.
I'm not saying it's going to. I think it can. Yes. I don't. It can. Be careful what you ask for. It can get worse.
Okay.
You don't know?
I don't think they could be much worse because again, you had like a jugs machine at quarterback last year.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how you get much worse than that. I really don't. And
Well,
you beat Ohio
so
State and you beat Alabama.
So the things that are going to help them this year,
Their defense is gonna be really good.
their defense is going to be really good.
Yep.
Not great, but really good. And their schedule is very forgiving. They've got a very weak schedule, so that could help them develop
Yeah.
on the offensive side of the football.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting season for Michigan. It really is. I mean, obviously the first week you got New Mexico. Okay. But you got to go to Norman to play Oklahoma. It's never an easy task to get a win out of there. So we'll kind of see how that plays out. So oh yeah, is Texas back?
Well, let's go back to the last question, or the one question you asked me: is Arch Manning going to live up to the hype? Not this year. So, no.
I mean, it's hard not to say that they're not back, being as they did make it to the playoff, to the Final Four last year.
Yeah, they did. But again, they have a brand new quarterback under center this year. I don't think he's going to come out guns a-blazing. I could be wrong, but I think there's going to be growing pains there. Could he pan out to be everything that he's hyped up to be? Could. He could pan out to be that way. I don't think it's this year.
Yeah.
I think you might see flashes this season.
Yeah.
I think maybe next year is when he puts it all together and you see what he really can be.
Yes. Oh, that's right. They're changing the playoff format this year too. I forgot about that.
How are they? Okay, so how are they changing that?
So They're still going to have the 12-team playoff, obviously.
Okay.
But the twist is first-round buys no longer belong to conference champions by default. Instead, the 4 highest-ranked teams in the final college football playoff rankings will earn a bye regardless of championship status.
So now we're still relying on people's opinions?
Yep.
I fucking hate this shit. I thought the whole point of doing this was to get away from people's opinions being part of the determination of winning anything. Mm-hmm. So now we're still going to rely on...
So the 5 will host to 12, 6 will host 11, 7 will host 10, and 8 will host 9.
All right.
And frankly, I think all of these should be on-campus games. I really do. They're not going to do that, but...
Right, no,
they should
because it makes more money if you don't. If you
Yes.
have them as bowl games or whatever, then it makes more money.
And I think the national championship game should always be at the Rose Bowl.
Well, we talked about
We
that.
have. Yes. 100%. Okay. Well, after that, you want to do some picks?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
This segment is brought to you by the Joe Wright Group.
It's time!
Yeah, man, our first pick segment of the new football season, so I'm pretty excited about that. We got a huge slate in college football this week. Huge.
Yeah, and I haven't looked at anything, so this is going to be fun.
Yes.
My picks are probably going to be ass, but
They were ass last year.
they were not very good last year anyway. Hey, listen.
Oh yeah, remember we were gonna put that lock game. Remember we said that we talked about that. There's one game that we pick that we actually have to put like real money on.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we're not going to do that this week because I haven't looked at anything
That's
this
fair.
week. We'll
do
start
it-
that. We'll start that next week.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I can live with that. All right, so starting off, we got Boise State minus 6.5 taking on USF. I'm gonna take Boise State,
I am going to take Boise State as well.
and then we'll obviously get Eric's pick out of strength.
I don't know, but I'll get them to make picks. I'll talk to both of them tomorrow.
All right, sounds good. Next up, we got Syracuse taking on Tennessee. Tennessee's laying 13.5. I'm taking Syracuse. I think Syracuse is going to be pretty fucking good this year.
Same. 13.5 in week one.
lot.
And Syracuse is not a bad
No.
football team. I think that's too many points. Give me Syracuse.
Next, we got LSU traveling to Clemson, taking on the Tigers. Clemson's laying 3.5. I hate Brian Kelly with a motherfucking passion, so give me Clemson.
Yeah, give me Clemson as well. I think this could be a tight game, but I think 4 points is not too much for Clemson to win this game by. I think they will win. So, yeah, give me Clemson.
Next up, we got New Mexico traveling to Ann Arbor to take on Michigan. Michigan's laying 34.5. New Mexico easily in this one.
Give me New Mexico.
That's a lot of points for-
34.5 week one with
That's
a brand new quarterback.
Yeah.
That's
a lot.
No. Give me New
That
Mexico.
is a lot. Next, we got Western Michigan taking on Michigan State. Michigan State's laying 20.5. Give me Michigan State.
So what's the? I'm sorry, I don't see that on my thing here. What? Tell me the spread again.
Michigan State's laying 20.5 against Western Michigan.
Give me Western Michigan.
Okay.
Again, big spread. First game of the season.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Next up, we got the game of the week, flat out.
Texas, Ohio State?
Texas, Ohio State. Ohio State's laying 2.5. Honestly,
Give me Ohio State.
I think Texas goes in there and rolls them.
Really?
I got a weird feeling that they're gonna dump.
I mean,
Ohio
I'll be
State.
honest with you. I hope they do.
I do too, but
I don't think they do. I think it's Ohio State at home. 2.5 points, win by a field goal. Give me Ohio
coming
State.
off a natty.
Yeah, give me Ohio State.
In the final game, we got Notre Dame laying 2.5, traveling to Miami.
Ooh,
Give me the Canes.
the game that you're having people over for.
Yep.
Which I unfortunately will not be able to make. I'll be drafting my nerdy fantasy teams. Sorry, who'd you take?
Give me the Canes.
Okay. Notre Dame minus 2.5. Give me Notre Dame.
Okay.
Fuck. We could probably just put Frank's
Notre Dame
name down
100%.
for Notre Dame.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's it. And those are this week's
And those are the picks.
Yes. Do you take Western or
No.
you take Western or
I took
Michigan
Western.
State? That's what I thought.
Now, if you're looking to go watch these games, out anywhere and have a nice meal, look no further than Tap and Barrel Grill in Shelby Township. They're one of the newest sports bars in Metro Detroit. They have an upscale sports bar, features over 40 craft beers on tap, handcrafted cocktails, a delicious scratch-made food menu, and an amazing patio voted best in Macomb County by Crain's Detroit Weekly. They have a comfortable feel and attentive staff, and their fine dining food options make it a must-visit spot for sports fans and foodies alike. Whether you're watching the big game or just looking for a great meal, Tap and Barrel Grill has you covered. Tap and Barrel Grill, visit them at 50055 Van Dyke Avenue in Shelby Township, or go to tapandbarrelgrill.com.
Yes, Alicia, Joe is the best. I'm sure he appreciates that.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I appreciate that. I'm glad somebody else sees it.
Yeah.
So, thank you.
So,
It's just because I played Let's Go Buffalo. It's fine.
It's all good.
Yeah, it is what it is. If that's what gets me in somebody's good graces, I'll do it.
Right. You got anything else?
What else? What else do you have? Do you have anything else? Nope.
No, next week is the week, man.
All right. Next week we're gonna do quite a few NFL picks, and we're gonna talk more football and kind of dive into the coming season.
Yes.
Man, it's this time of year, man. I love this time of year.
You're gonna see it's starting to get cool outside.
Yep.
Yep.
It's the time of year where the apple orchards start opening up. It gets a little chilly. You gotta start wearing hoodies and shit. Football is just in the air. It's fucking awesome. I love this time of year.
Yes, I concur. Like, it's warm during the day, it's cool, but like at night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, it's not cold during the day. It's warm enough. Could be considered chilly, but then at night it cools down. You get a nice good sleep. I can't sleep when it's fucking hot.
Oh, neither can I. I hate it with a passion.
All right. On that note, give us a like, a share, and a follow on our social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube. You can find all of our podcasts on your favorite podcast provider. As I always say, check out SOTDET.com. Click on shop, buy some stuff. While you're there, click on our sponsors' logos, visit their sites, give them a like, a share, and a follow as well. SOTDET.com. On behalf of Chris, I'm Joe. We are Sports on Tap Detroit. See you next Tuesday.
And that is it for us today.
No! God, please, no!
Bye, have a great time.
No! God!
Bye, guys.
No, 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 no.
Bye, buddy.
No!
Goodbye.
No!
Goodbye.
No!
It's never goodbye.
You know, we've been through our ups and been through our downs.
And you were meant to be here tonight.
You guys will always be in my heart.
Great moments are born from great opportunity.
I think the most important part is that we all stay together throughout.
Don't give up. Don't ever give up.
Live. Fight like hell. The best thing I have ever done, the best thing I will ever do, is be a dad.
God, I love you guys. Mamba out.